Welcome back to this news desk. The latest U.S.-China confrontation is underway in the South China Sea. Beijing's military says that it tracked, warned, and expelled a U.S. warship in the disputed waters. Chinese military on Friday said that it organized naval and air forces to tail and monitor the American-guided missile destroyer USS Elsie in the sea. It accuses the ship of what it says, quote, illegally intruding into China's territorial waters near the disputed Paracel Island without approval from the Chinese government. Paracel is a group of islands in the South China Sea that Beijing calls Xiasha and administers as part of its southernmost province of Hainan. However, China, Taiwan, and Vietnam all claim these territories. Chinese military said that its forces issued a warning to the U.S. Navy to take the warship away. It blamed the U.S. for seriously violating China's sovereignty and security and called it the biggest destroyer of the peace in the region. The U.S. Navy responded by calling Beijing's statements as being false. It, however, confirmed the presence of the ship and asserted navigational rights and freedoms in the South China Sea and near the Paracel Islands. The U.S. also claimed that its operations are in accordance with international law. The U.S. accuses China for sweeping maritime claims in the South China Sea that it says poses a serious threat to the freedom of the seas. There have been multiple naval spats between the United States and China in the last few years as China has claimed more and more islands. The latest confrontation comes just days after the USS Elsie sailed through the Taiwan Strait, a narrow 180-kilometer body of water separating the island from China. This week, the U.S. and Philippine forces carried out war games around 400 kilometers south of Taiwan. China, in response, warned that any military exercise should not be targeted at or harm the interests of third parties. Maritime confrontations in the South China Sea have only raised the fears of a wider conflict that could involve the United States as well as other allies. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.